Student, listen here. Myself, Shelar RT. I am teach you ninth standard Science and Technology. Now, in this Science and Technology, the first chapter is Laws of Motion. In this chapter, first point is motion of an object. Now, listen here. Which of the following examples can you sense motion? How will you explain the presence and absence of motions? Now, the flight of a bird and leaves flying through air, this is the example of a sense of motion. The body is said to be motion if it changes its position with respect to its surrounding and at rest otherwise. Now, what is meant by exact? The motion of an object. A body is said to be a motion if it changes its position with respect to its surrounding and at rest otherwise. For example, you are coming to school from your home. This means the body is changes from one point to another point, or body is moving one point to another point, and hence this is the good example of a motion. But another one example, a stone, a big stone, they will be remain as it is in its position, they will be not move by using another force, and hence these are the two examples is sufficient to explain the motion. Then displacement and distance. Now, distance is the length of the actual path followed by body between the points under the consideration, and its SI unit is meter and its CGS unit is centimeter. A physical quantity which has magnitude only is a scalar quantity and it does not have a direction. Distance has magnitude but not a direction, it is a scalar quantity. Now, for example, and this example is in your textbook page number 1. Here the measure the distance between the points A and B between shown in the given figure, point A and B is the distance is measured. Now, measure the distance along the dotted line and which distance is correct according to you and why. Now, in the A figure, the dotted line distance is very small as compare to measure the distance from point A to B, means here this two distance or the 2 point distance is measured directly by using the meter scale. Then another one example, Sheetal first went to her friend Sangeeta's house on her way to school. Then Prashant went straight from home to school, but both are walking with the same speed. Who will take the less time to reach the school and why? Sheetal and Prashant, he is live in one home and they are going to one school, and hence its path is different. Sheetal is going to its friend Sangeeta's house first, and then these both are going to the school, but Prashant is directly goes to the school. In this B diagram, this which will be reach in the school, or which will be the less time to reach the school. So, obviously, Prashant is less time to taken to reach the school, because of they will be going to the straight to the school, and Shital is going to the 500 first mean the path A, and then after the Sangeeta's house, these both are going to the path of B, means the 1200 meters, and then this 1200 meter plus this 500 meters, this near about totally distance is 1700 meter, but Prashant is going to only 1300 meters in the straight line. Then what is meant by actually the distance and displacement? Now listen here, the distance is the length of the actual path. Distance is the length of actual path traveled by a object in motion while going from one point to another. Listen here, distance is the length of the actual path. They will be traveling one object in the motion while going from one point to another point. Or the displacement means what actually? It is the minimum distance between the starting and finishing point, between the starting and finishing point. Now, another one activity, every morning Swarali walk a round. In the second page, every morning Swarali was walking around the edges of the circular field having the radius is 100 meter, and then she start from the point A for walking, and they take only one round. How much distance has she walked and what is the her displacement? Now, here Swarali is walking in every morning in a circular path, and this its circular path radius is 100 meter, and then they will be walk what are the its displacement. So, now the distance covered by the Swaralis in one round is equal to the total circumference of the that circle, means circumference of the circle is denoted by 2 pi r. Therefore, 2 into value of pi is 22 upon 7, and the radius of that given circle is 100 meter, and hence the equation is become 2 into 22 upon 7 into 100. Then after the calculation, 22 into 2 is equal to 44 into 100 upon 7, means 100 into 44 is equal to 4400 upon 7. After the dividation, the final answer or the distance covered by the Swaralis in one round is equal to 628.6 meter and its displacement is 0 meter, because of the according to the definition of displacement, the minimum distance between starting and finishing point. Here listen here carefully, the Swarali, the starting point is A and ending point is also A, and hence the its displacement is only 0 meter. Displacement is only 0 meter. All of you understand here, and the distance is the one round is covered. This round is near about 100 meter radius, and then according to the geometrical, the circumference is denoted by 2 pi r, and hence after adding this value the total displacement is calculated 628.6. Then the second activity